Don't you wish that you could see some faster results from your workouts? Well, luckily there are at least 5 ways that you could burn more fat from every one of your workouts. And as long as you're not bombing with your diet, the methods that I'm about to share with you can definitely help accelerate your progress. So the first one I want to talk about is something known as EMOM, or every minute on the minute. And I'm not only going to explain to you how to do it, but I'm also going to give you a full free EMOM workout that clients normally pay me for at the end of this video. So stick with me. For starters, EMOM is a form of interval training in which you would perform a given amount of reps within a 1-minute time frame. Then for whatever portion of that 1-minute time frame that's left over after you've completed your required reps, that portion would be spent as your break time. And then you would start your next set again on the next minute. A simple example would be to perform 15 reps of push-ups every minute for 5 rounds. So let's say it takes you 20 seconds to do your first round of 15 push-ups. That means that you have 40 seconds of rest left before going for your next set of 15. Let's say that on your second set, it took you a full 30 seconds to perform your 15 push-ups. Now you would only have 30 seconds of rest before moving on to your next round. So I'm sure you can already see that as the rounds go by, it's going to get harder and harder, and you're going to be more and more likely to hit failure. Keep in mind that if you're completing the rounds at the very last second and then you have no time to take a break, then you need to make adjustments either to your rep range or to the amount of weight that you're using. There should always be at least a couple seconds of rest within each minute-long cycle. Also, after completing all 5 rounds, you would take a full 1 to 2 minute break before beginning the next exercise for another 5 rounds, in which you would once again go every minute on the minute. Now, this kind of a workout can simply be added on to the end of your regular weight training workout as a short 15-minute finisher to help you burn extra calories. Or you can stick to an EMOM interval training style for your entire workout session. You can also program your EMOM workouts for whatever your goals are. So if you're training for endurance, you might go with a high rep range like 15 or more reps using lightweight. This will leave you with very short breaks at the end of each round. On the other hand, if you're training for strength, you may want to only do 3 reps of a heavyweight for each minute-long round. The free EMOM workout that I'm including is not meant to be a finisher. It's meant to replace an hour-long workout. You can of course just do a small portion of the workout as a short 15-minute finisher instead, but if you're doing the whole thing, it'll take you an hour, and it's specifically aimed at getting your heart rate up higher to help you burn more calories as well as body fat, and I'll explain that workout to you guys in detail in a bit. But it'll also be combining EMOM with another very effective training strategy known as cardio acceleration, which is actually our second way to get more done in less time at the gym. Cardio acceleration will have you combining weight training exercises with aerobic cardio exercises. The great thing is that you can pretty much incorporate it into any weight training workout that you're currently already doing. You would structure your weight training workout the same as always, except instead of taking a 2 to 3 minute break every one of your sets, you would now just throw in 30 to 60 seconds of cardio immediately after completing your set with the weights. And then after the cardio exercise, you would then take a break. Now, when I say cardio, I don't want to give you the wrong idea. Your 30 to 60 seconds of cardio between your sets doesn't have to be a traditional form of cardio like running on a treadmill, cycling, or stair climbing. Although it can be a cardio machine, it can also be something like 30 to 60 seconds of burpees or mountain climbers or squat jumps. Regardless of whether you do a cardio machine or an aerobic exercise, you're going to be able to get a lot more done in less time with cardio acceleration. But to ensure that you're not negatively affecting your strength, you'll want to work opposite sections of your body for the resistance training portions than you do with the cardio portions. So an example of this would be if you're working your chest with weights. You would want to combine it with an aerobic exercise that would involve your lower body. Exercises like jumping rope, squat jumps, plyometric lunges, and high knees are all great examples of lower body aerobic exercises. Combining upper and lower like this will prevent the exercises from interfering with each other. If on the other hand you were to combine a chest exercise like bench press with another upper body aerobic exercise like burpees with a push-up at the bottom, it would definitely take power away from your bench pressing sets and that's something that you really don't want to do. Also remember to only add on one cardio acceleration session into your routine at a time if you're aiming to burn some extra fat. There's no need to do this every day of the week, and it's always more sustainable to get the job done with the least amount of required work. Usually just 1 to 2 days a week of cardio acceleration on your upper body days will be enough. Switching between using heavy weights for the upper body and short 60-second intervals of cardio for your lower body, it won't only help you get leaner, but studies also show that it'll decrease muscle soreness and help you recover faster. Another way to use opposing body parts to get more done in less time is with peripheral hard action training. While peripheral hard action training can combine weights with cardio, it more often will combine weights with more weights. You can also combine upper body with more upper body, or lower body with more lower body, instead of alternating between upper and lower only. One of the most common forms of PHA is working opposing muscle groups. Rather than doing a set of bench press and then taking a 3-minute long break, you would now do a set of bench press and then immediately follow it up with a superset of barbell rows, and then you would take your break. This allows you to get 2 exercises done within half the rest time without negatively impacting performance. This is because the bench press will work your chest, the front of your shoulders, and your triceps, while the row will target your back, the back of your shoulders, and your biceps. Since the 2 exercises won't work the same muscle groups, you'll be able to lift heavy weight for both exercises without taking a break until you're done with both of them. To give you some ideas, you can combine chest and back, biceps and triceps, quads and hamstrings, as well as upper and lower body weight training exercises. You can also combine more than 2 exercises. For example, you can combine a bench press, a barbell row, cable flies, and face pulls. So with these, you would be doing chest, back, break. Or if you wanted to mix upper and lower, you can do a barbell military press followed by barbell squats, pull-ups, and lunges. Again, upper, lower, break. The goal is to move through all 4 exercises or however many exercises you select with no break until you're done with all of them. Just keep in mind when you do more than 2 exercises back to back, your performance and strength for each exercise may suffer due to fatigue starting to set in. So if you want to group more than 2 opposing exercises together, you can do that, but this shouldn't replace all of your regular weight training workouts that allow you to lift heavy. Another method that can help speed up fat loss is Tabata interval training. Usually with these kinds of workouts, they'll involve very short bursts of high intensity work combined with short breaks in between each round. A simple interval to set up for Tabata is 20 seconds on and then 10 seconds off for 8 rounds per exercise. Then after the 8 rounds, you would take a 2-minute break and begin the next exercise for the same 20 on, 10 off interval and the same 8 rounds again. To perform this as a quick 15-minute finisher after lifting weights, you would only need about 3 to 5 exercises. Since your breaks are so short, you'll probably mostly be sticking to aerobic exercises like burpees, squat jumps, kettlebell swings, and medicine ball slams. So a 20-second on, 10 seconds off Tabata workout is once again something that we want to add slowly, starting with just 1 session per week to help burn some extra fat, and it won't replace your regular weight training workouts. Now that's not to say that Tabata can't be used to work on increasing strength and power. You would just have to adjust the intervals and the types of exercises you're doing. You can still stick to some pretty heavy weight training exercises with a shorter work interval and a longer rest interval like 10 seconds on and 50 seconds off, or 10 seconds on and 120 seconds off. With this kind of interval, you'll only get a few reps in per round, allowing you to lift heavier weight, and you'll have more time at the end of each round to recover. Another very simple way to get faster results from your regular weight training workouts is by following the 80-20 rule. This means that about 80% of your workouts should be made up of compound multi-joint exercises with free ranges of motion. A deadlift with heavy weight is going to burn a whole heck of a lot more calories during the workout, and it'll continue burning more calories long after the workout is done. A bicep curl will not have this kind of effect because unlike the deadlift, which works almost every muscle in your body, the bicep curl only works your biceps and your forearms. Compound exercises don't just burn more calories because you work more muscles, but they also allow you to lift a much heavier load. This allows for greater and faster progression in the amount of weight that you're lifting compared to what would be possible if you were mostly sticking to isolation type exercises only. In general, lifting heavier weights will help you build more muscle and burn more calories throughout the day. This doesn't mean that you can't also do isolation exercises, but the majority of your workouts should be compound movements, and isolation movements should be saved for the end of your workouts. Of course, if you're just training arms, abs, or calves, you'll find yourself doing much more isolation exercises on those days. But for your other workouts, you want to structure them with a special focus on core compound exercises like squats, deadlifts, and bench presses. So now that we've covered the 5 methods you can use to get more out of your gym sessions, let's go over the free E.M.O.M workout that I have linked up below. You'll see a link below in the description, and this link will allow you to grab a copy of that workout. It'll take you to a PDF, and in this PDF you'll be able to click on each exercise, and that'll take you to a video demonstration that shows you exactly how to perform the exercise properly. You can also print this PDF and take it with you to the gym to track the amount of weight that you're lifting and how many reps you're getting for each exercise, which will help you monitor your progress over time. You'll see that each exercise has an A and a B, and that's because, like I said earlier, this workout combines E.M.O.M with cardio acceleration. So A is your weight training exercise, B is your aerobic exercise. You would perform 5 rounds of E.M.O.M for each number, not for each letter, okay? So that's important. So what I mean is that for the first one, you would do 1A, 1B, 1A, 1B, and then finish off with 1A. You wouldn't do 5 rounds of each A and B, just 5 rounds total. Then you would take a 2-minute break and move on to the next pair of exercises. Again, just to remind you, with E.M.O.M, each of those 5 rounds are back to back, and the only break you get is whatever's left after completing the round. So if it takes me 30 seconds to do 10 reps, I only have 30 seconds of rest before moving on to the next minute-long round. You'll also notice that for each weight training exercise, it'll say +2. If you're a beginner, you don't have to worry about that, but if you're more advanced, you can add 2 reps each time you do another round where you repeat the same weight training exercise. For example, with the first one, like I said, you would wind up doing 1A, 1B, 1A, 1B, and 1A again. So the first time you would do 10 reps for 1A, and then when you came back to it for the second time, you would do 12 reps, and then 14 reps on the third and final time. Again, adding 2 reps each time is only for those of you that are advanced. Other than that, the workout should be pretty straightforward. Just remember to do both sides for the exercises that involve one leg or one arm at a time, like pistol squats. But that about wraps it up, guys. Try the workout and let me know how it goes in the comments below. Also, if you feel like this video helped you out, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so you can be notified whenever I release new free tips and tricks just like the ones you found in this video. Also, if you're looking for a done-for-you program that'll help you burn fat faster than you ever have with no trial and error on your part, try my 6-week challenge. You'll get a 42-day workout plan and a customizable diet plan based on your preferences. We include intermittent fasting, keto, carb cycling, vegan, and even OMAD meal plans that are based on your body and your current weight. You'll also get a recipe book that goes hand in hand with your meal plan and a coach to help guide you through the entire process. To find out how you can get this program for free and why we have thousands of 5-star reviews from people that have dropped 20 pounds or 5% of their body fat in only 6 weeks, you can click the link below in the description. We also have lean bulking programs designed to help you build muscle without gaining fat. And if you want more one-on-one coaching to help fix your specific problem areas, you could visit my website directly at gravitytransformation.com. I'll see you guys soon.